squeeze me in. Just a couple of things before I actually start, mate. Things that I've been thinking of while I've been here. From Yolanda? Yeah, I did say that right, thank you. From her, actually saying, thinking of your porn star names. And I was sat there and I was thinking, seriously, why has no one already had this name? My porn star name would be, hear this, you see this on Pornhub tomorrow. Bimbo O'Leary. Come on! Yeah, I come from a very proud, half Irish family, so, and my mum will be watching this later on Facebook. Hi, Mum. We'll get on to that later. And another thing I was thinking of, this cape that I'm wearing, do you like it, by the way?
Yeah.
I look really big in it, I have to admit, but it is really warm. And I definitely feel that I need to walk down a corridor and do this. Hope you can hear me off the microphone, but I need to do this and walk down a corridor for some reason. Gryffindor! I'll get you, Potter! Do you know, I just feel like I need to do that, like I need to be in this cast of Harry Potter for some reason. Right, okay, let's stop blabbering and actually get on. Let's look at my hand for some reason. It looks really interesting. Okay, yeah. So yeah, thank you for having me, guys. As I said, I've never done anything like this before, so I thought, why not start with you, lovely bunch of cunts? Well, that broke the ice, didn't it? Anyway, I shouldn't really be swearing, but I hope none of you are offended because there is a lot in this set. And obviously my parents have been watching, but they're not angels themselves when it comes to swearing. So I've come up with two categories that they both fall in. My mum partakes in something that I like to call frequent fucking. Now there could be two concepts that could fall into. And my father likes to partake in something that I like to call, I'm going to say the word again, casual cunting. I'll give you an example, because I collapse when I hear and say this word, but any of you know of You've Been Framed? Know the TV program? Yeah? If you're not, basically it is how many injuries and foolish people can we fit into half an hour? So, as a family, we sat there watching, and I'll go over to the couch because I'm going to describe my dad. Would be sat there, and he'd be sat, you know, in his man chair. That if you sit in the man chair, you get scalded with violent words. So he'd be sat there, and we'd be watching a video of some stupid teenager who thought it would be really clever to skateboard down a ramp and hit his bollocks on every inch of the way down. Now, the gentleman in the audience probably thinking, ooh, wouldn't like that. Oh no, not my dad. He'd be sat there, pint in hand, obviously. Probably a black velvet, but this is snake bite, so for my comic narrative, it's black velvet. So he'd be sat there and we'd go, huh, come. As you can imagine, not a personal favourite of my mum's. And then she would go, Larry, stop swearing in front of the fucking girls for fuck's sake. Go freaking fucking. Oh, it's really hot up here. Right, so where are we? Looking at my hand, it looks very interesting. Okay. Want to tell you a story about my mum, actually, while we're on the subject. I've told this story a few times before, but first let me take this off. I'm boiling. Still fat. Okay, so my mum is a lovely, lovely woman, don't get me wrong, but she does tend to have quite a few disagreements and arguments. And they always seem to happen when she's shopping in supermarkets with other customers. So basically, we went round the car park of Morrison's. This was about, I don't know, about 6 years ago. She just picked me up from school and she said, right, we're going to go to Morrison's because I need to get a pack of fags. I said, okay, Mum, can you get me a Kit Kat? Yeah, okay. So we're going around the car park trying to find a parking space. And you know the deal, if you drive, trying to find a parking space in a supermarket takes forever. So we kept going round and round and round, and eventually we spot a parking space. And And Mum just stood up, she went, right, that's mine. So she psyched herself up to pull in, and then someone pulls in behind her and nicks the parking space. Now, I don't know if you've ever sat in the car with a kettle, but that is what I felt. I sat there next to her in the passenger seat, and Mum sat there in the driving seat. She said, during the cartoon, when you see steam coming out of ears and nose, and the eyes pop out on springs, that's what was happening. She was like, dying for a fag as well, so it doesn't help. And I go, Mum, it don't matter, we'll keep looking, it's fine. And she went, no, Molly. Darling, she took me by the hand, darling, today you are going to learn a valuable life lesson. So I went, life lesson? What life lesson can you teach to a kid of my age? She went, darling, I'm going to teach you on how to deal with fucking wankers. I'm fucking again, there you go. So, what my mum did next cracked me up. She pulled the car in behind the other person's car so they couldn't get out even if they tried. So, for instance, their car was there facing Morrison's and she pulled in behind at that angle. So even though they tried, they couldn't escape her. So she's wound down the window and waited. And I said, Mum, what are we doing? We look ridiculous. 5 minutes later, no one had got out of that car. They've obviously seen in the mirror, shit. See my mum's angry face. She's like, oh, we waited. Another 5 minutes later, eventually, someone got out of the car, right? It was a little beetle, obviously a hairdresser's, sorry for stereotypes, but she got out, short blonde hair, probably in her late 40s. She got out, did not even look or acknowledge that my mum existed. And she tried to get out of a small space so low that we couldn't see her. And I went, there she is, Mum, there she is. So the window's down and she can hear me. And she goes, oh, hello, love. Where's your mum? Mum went, I'm here. Hello, love. You do realise that was my parking space. We've been here for half an hour trying to find one, and you nick it as I was about to pull in. Oh, sorry, love. Sorry, love? So what are you going to do about it? Well, I'll just have to go in and quickly and then come back out again, wouldn't I? Well, you just keep going round and round. Now, this wound my mum up so much that the next thing she said tipped her over the edge. I'm awfully sorry, love. I didn't see ya. Ready for this? You didn't see me! Look at me! I'm car! If you can't see a car, you shouldn't be on the fucking road! Love! Awfully sorry about the swearing there, but frequent fucking again! But no, as I said, my mum is a lovely, lovely person, but just don't go shopping with her because that's when arguments happen. And a lot of my friends, when I was back in school and college, wanted to come shopping with me deliberately just to see my mum in action. So I could talk to you about for hours. And there was another one when a woman wound her up so much by knocking a shopping trolley into the back of her heels. And she kept doing it, she kept doing it. Knocked it into the back of her heels, and she went, ouch, and she went, oh, sorry, love. Yeah, okay. This was in Audi, by the way, so there's only like one way in, one way out, so you have to follow the track like you're walking through a maze of death. And 2 minutes later, she stopped her in the back of the hill again, and knocked my mum flat. She went, ow, hurt the back of her heel, bleeding. She went, oh, sorry, love, again. Yeah, it's alright, don't make a fucking habit of it. So we carried on. Last time, we got to the dairy section at the back. She's done it again, hasn't she? Fuck her. So she's knocked the other ankle this time and really, really hurt it. She goes, oh, sorry, warned you, did I not fucking warn you? Picked her up, sat her ass in a chest of freezer on a pack of frozen peas, and shut the door so she could not move. So she was left there sitting on a pack of frozen peas, and her ass went numb, but we didn't help her out. So the moral of the story is, don't go shopping with my mum unless you want to crack out laughing so much. Monkeyshine, thank you very much for having me.